in-cab inspection, okay? My in-cab inspection starts with my seatbelt. My seatbelt is properly mounted and secured, not cut, torn, or frayed, and it latches and unlatches properly. Next, I will do a safe start. I will start my engine to build up my air pressure. While my air pressure is building, I'll start with my mirrors. My mirrors should be properly mounted and secured, clean, not cracked or broken, and properly adjusted. Next, I go to the windshield. The windshield should be properly mounted and secured, clean, not cracked or broken, with no illegal stickers. You don't have to mention the windshield seal. Next, I go to my windshield wiper blades. My windshield wiper blades are soft and pliable, not cracked or dry rotted. My windshield wiper arms have proper tension against the windshield. And my windshield wipers are working properly, and I have adequate washer fluid. Next, I go to my instrument panel, not all the way down here to the lights. I start from the left and work my way to the right. My oil pressure gauge should be working properly and reading at the proper level. My fuel and DEF should be working properly, reading at the proper level. DEF should be no less than 1/8 of a tank. My voltmeter should be working properly and reading at the proper level. My primary and secondary air pressure gauges should be working properly and reading at the proper level. My water or coolant temperature gauge should be working properly and reading at the proper level. I also have my tachometer and my speedometer both working properly. Next, I go to my headlights. My low beams are on, indicated by the green light on the instrument panel. My high beams work properly, indicated by the blue light on the instrument panel. My left turn signal, right turn signal, both working properly. My four-way flashers are working properly. My heater and defroster is working properly, supplying adequate heat to the windshield and adequate heat to the floor. I have my city horn and my air horn, both working properly. Next, I will perform my tug test. My tug test starts with my trailer spring brake test. I release the tractor, leave the trailer applied to test the trailer spring brakes. Put the vehicle in gear and give it a slight tug. My vehicle should not move because it's being held by the trailer spring brakes. Next, I test my tractor parking brake. I apply the tractor parking brake by pulling the yellow knob out. I release the trailer brakes by pushing the red knob in. I put the vehicle in low gear and give it a slight tug. It should not move because it's being held by the tractor parking brakes. Next, I will test my service brakes. I will release both the tractor and the trailer. Put the vehicle in gear. Pull forward to about 5 miles per hour and step on the service brake pedal. My vehicle should stop in a straight line, should not shift from left to right. Now I will begin my 3-point brake check. My 3-point brake check starts with the governor cut-in, cut-out test. I will fan my air pressure down to between 90 and 100 psi. That would be the governor cut-in. I'll then build my air pressure back up to around 120 to 140 psi, that will be the governor cutout. I'll also know that I've reached governor cutout when I hear a burst of air coming from the air dryer, not the right side of the vehicle, the air dryer. Next, I will do my applied pressure test. I will turn my engine off, turn my key back to the on position. I know it says on motion in your book, but it's on position. I will then release both brakes by pushing both of my brake valves in. I will wait for my air pressure to stabilize. Once my air pressure stabilizes, I put my foot firmly on the brake pedal. And with my foot firmly on the brake pedal, I cannot lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute in a combination vehicle, no more than 3 psi in 1 minute in a single vehicle. Next, I will perform my fan down 1 and fan down 2. I will begin to pump my brakes. Before my air pressure drops below 55 psi, my low air warning light and buzzer will come on. That concludes part 1. I'll then continue to part 2. I continue to pump my brakes, and between 20 and 45 psi, both my brake valves will pop out. And that concludes my in-cab and air brakes test.